the coral crown of the moonlit sea. Ah, little dreamers, lean close. It is I, your wizard of whispers, keeper of seashell secrets and stardust sighs. Tonight, I shall tell you a tale older than the tides themselves. A tale of the mermaids of the moonlit sea and the crown that bound their hearts together. The ocean of lanterns. Far beyond mortal shores lies a sea where lantern fish glow like floating candles, and the waves themselves hum lullabies. There, in coral palaces painted gold and sapphire, lived the mermaids. They were not fierce nor fearful. No, no. They were gentle, woven of laughter and cease. But their queen Seraphina kept a crown unlike any other. It was not made of jewels or pearls. Nay, it was made of living coral that bloomed only when touched by moonlight. Each branch of that coral crown held a memory of kindness, a rescued dolphin, a shared pearl, a song sung to soothe a lost child. The crown was more than treasure. It was the heart of the sea itself, and as long as it glowed, dreams rippled safely through the waters. The shadow current. Yet, as always, there are hungers in the deep. One night, when the moon waned thin as a fingernail, a shadow current slipped into the sea. It whispered of taking, of keeping, of greed. The current coiled around the coral crown while Seraphina slept. When dawn rose, the crown was gone, and with it, silence fell. Fish forgot their songs. Whales lost their lullabies. Even the waves broke without rhythm. The mermaids gathered, frightened. Without the crown, dreams would sink into darkness, Seraphina wept. Who will follow the shadow and bring back the coral crown? 3 sisters of the tide. There were 3 young mermaid sisters, Lyra, Meliora, and Thalassa. Their tails shimmered different colors: emerald, rose gold, and violet. We will go, said Lyra, bold as the surf. We will sing together, said Meliora, gentle as a harp. We will not stop until the crown is found, whispered Thalassa, quiet but steady. So off they swam, carrying only a lantern pearl that glowed when truth was near. The Garden of Silent Eels. The sisters followed the shadow current into the Garden of Silent Eels, where the seaweed coiled like serpents and the eel's eyes shone cruel. The eldest eel hissed, "Pass not, unless you give us a song to keep. One of you must surrender her voice forever." The sisters clutched hands. To lose a voice was to lose a piece of soul. But Lyra raised the lantern pearl. It flared bright, and the eel shrieked, "Lies bind you, but truth frees us," Lyra cried. And lo, the eel's silence cracked. They were not cruel at all, but cursed to guard the path. Freed, they slithered aside, their voices bubbling like laughter. The sisters swam on. The whirlpool of forgetting. Next they reached the whirlpool of forgetting. It spun endlessly, pulling memories into its heart. Meliora trembled. If we enter, we may forget why we swim. Thalassa spoke softly. Then we shall remember for each other. They braided their hair together so none could drift alone, and they sang the lullaby their mother had taught them. Through whirl and roar, the song held them fast, though the whirlpool tried to drink their pasts. It could not steal what was sung together. At last, they broke free, their voices stronger than before. The cavern of the shadow. Current. At last, they came to a cavern where the current coiled thick, like smoke. In the center sat the coral crown, dim, wrapped in strands of shadow. From the gloom rose a figure, the shadow current given form, a manta with wings of night and eyes of endless hunger. You cannot take what I hold, it rumbled. The crown is mine. With it, silence will rule. No more songs, no more dreams. Lyra's tail flashed green. Dreams are not yours to steal. Melira's tail glowed rose. Silence is not the end of music. It is its partner. The lass's violet shimmer spread. Return the crown, and you may swim with us in harmony. But the manta roared and lashed its wings, sending waves of fear. The lantern pearl flickered, nearly dark. Then the sisters sang. They wove their voices. Lyra bold, Meliora tender, Thalassa deep. Their song poured light into the pearl until it blazed like a star. The shadows shrank, the manta thrashed, and then stilled, for the song touched even its heart. I only wished not to be alone, it whispered. The sisters circled it gently. Come, then, swim with us. Silence need not mean loneliness, and so, with trembling fins, the manta released the crown. The return of the coral crown, the sisters swam home, the crown glowing once more with coral blossoms. The sea brightened, fish sang, whales hummed, the waves regained their rhythm. Queen Seraphina placed the crown upon her head, but its glow was different now. It held not only memories of kindness, but also the lesson that even shadows yearn for light. The manta lingered at the edge of the palace, shy but welcome. Sometimes it would spread its great wings to calm storms or rock merbabes to sleep. No longer feared, now a guardian, and the three sisters were sung of in every tide, their story a lullaby to remind all that courage, song, and love can untangle even the darkest current, wizards whisper. And so, dear child, when you sleep tonight, if you hear the hush of waves outside your window, know this: the mermaids still sing. Their voices travel in seashell dreams, and the coral crown glows for you as well. Close your eyes. Let the tide carry you, for the sea is vast, but it holds you gently. Good night.